When I first started watching the war in Bosnia, I wrote on a big piece of paper the word Bosnia, put it up on my dresser. Every time I would pass that dresser, I would stop and pray for the children in Bosnia. And then I saw the program, Franklin Graham, I caught about 5 minutes of it, where he was taking the shoeboxes into Bosnia. And I said, Lord, that's what I can do. I can gather boxes for the children in the streets. I literally went around to all of my neighbors and I gathered 1,258 shoeboxes, and I got me a borrowed truck and headed to Boone, North Carolina, and met Franklin Graham. He was totally amazed when we opened that truck and lifted that door up, and we didn't have any big cartons to put them in. I had 1,258 shoeboxes on there. Within 5 minutes he asked me did I want to go to Bosnia with him to pass out the boxes.
And this sweet lady from the backwoods of West Virginia began a 7-year journey, one that took her from a hard life in a tiny coal town in the middle of nowhere to the four corners of the earth.
Well, I've actually become the spokesperson for the Operation Christmas Child program. It's taken me to the White House, and it's taken me to governor's mansions. I've met senators, I've met some movie stars. I've met Ricky Skaggs and got to be introduced on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry. But it's also taken me to the garbage dumps of the world.
Through Operation Christmas Child, Mary became part of an effort that delivers millions of shoebox gifts every year to some of the neediest children in the world, victims of war, famine, and natural disaster.
Taken me where children are starving to death and where children have lost all hope of anything. Sometimes I look in those little eyes and I say, Lord, I don't know what's behind them, but you know what they've seen. And God help us to reach them. To get to give a child a box, I say it's like watching a lot of these children come back to life. There's nothing like the thrill of seeing a child gain hope where there is no hope. You know, if you've been in a home where it's burned out, there's nothing but shades of gray left. These places look so terrible. They look like death. And if we bring bright colors into their life, it means something. These children don't color flowers, and these children don't make bright sunshine. I want them to write about flowers again and draw about flowers and sunshine and playing and trees and dogs and things that we take for granted.
Thanks to Mary and others like her, there is new hope springing up in the hearts of kids all over the world who've never had a reason to smile.
We had some balls with us, and the snow was on the ground, and there was a big open field, and we just started little by little getting the kids to come over. And after a while, we were running foot races with these kids. They were laughing, they were playing. It was the most amazing thing, just enjoying them. They were being children.
Mary believes that no child should have to walk away empty-handed. That's why she wants to see more people involved with Operation Christmas Child.
Merry Christmas!
It doesn't matter if you're 80 years old or you're 8. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor. Anybody can be involved in this program. And I've had people say, thank you. You've given me something now that I can do. To be able to give to somebody who cannot possibly give anything back to you. There's a feeling inside of you that money can't buy. To give to somebody that it truly, truly means something to.
For Mary Damron, the little shoebox lady from West Virginia, and for thousands of others who were involved, Operation Christmas Child has changed their lives.
It's absolutely made me love people more than I ever thought I possibly could. And I no longer say, God, do something. I say, God, what can I do? What I would like for Christmas would be for every child around the world to be loved, to be warmed, to have enough to eat, to know that they have a human value, that they're not like the dogs in the streets. I want them to know that they're loved.